Now we have turned into the political arena, and now Jubilee accuses the opposition of using the courts to intimidate the IEBC. President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy say they are convinced that the courts are dancing to the tune of the opposition to influence the conduct of the general elections. On the other hand, NASA principals have told off Jubilee, asking the president to respect the judiciary. Well, Chief Justice David Maraga also has termed the onslaught on the judiciary. So what is the exact point in this matter? Let's listen in first of all to that before we have the discussion.
Sasa wanasema hata makaratasi haina shida, karatasi ya MCA kuchapwa haina shida, karatasi ya mjumbe kuchapwa haina shida, karatasi ya seneta kuwekwa haina shida, karatasi ya mama county kufanywa haina shida, karatasi ya governor ifanywe, lakini ya rais haitafanywa. Yani jameni, na wauliza kwa heshima kubwa, kwani wanatufanya sisi ni washenzi namna gani jameni? Mimi nataka niwaambie wenye koti, tumewaheshimu, lakini msifikirie heshima ni uoga. Na sisi hatutakubali wenzetu watumie makoti na kuintimidate IEBC wakifikiria ya kwamba watashinda kupitia mlango ya nyuma. Hakuna kitu kama hicho. I am telling the nation, every single individual in Kenya, including the judges, including the IEBC and the opposition, there is nobody who has not been aware that the election shall be on the 8th of August 2017. And I am saying, Kenyans are ready for that date. You change and mess with that date, we will not accept you denying the people of Kenya their constitutional right to elect their leaders.
All right, so that's what the president had to say over the weekend. And of course, we've heard that also we have Justice Maraga, the Chief Justice, basically terming the president's words as unfortunate. Let me start with you, Edwin Sifuna, on your thoughts on the president's comments over the weekend regarding the judiciary.
Thank you, Mike. First, I have to agree with the Chief Justice who terms those statements very unfortunate. It is not the first time that we have had such sentiments from the president and Jubilee leadership. I remember there was a point when the president, apparently frustrated by lack of progress on the front of fighting corruption in the country, again went on a tirade against the judiciary. And what they seem to be saying is that somehow the opposition is winning too many cases. You see, Mike, the truth of the matter is that when we go to court as the lawyers for the opposition, the courts do not measure the government's actions against the ODM constitution or our manifesto. They measure it against the law of the country, the constitution of Kenya and the laws that are there. So every time that you breach the constitution, it is always going to defeat you. In fact, the way that I view it is not that ODM or the opposition is always winning cases, but that the constitution that we gave unto ourselves in 2010 is always beating back those who try to, subdue it or to subjugate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Dr. Nyoro, your thoughts? Do you think it was also unfortunate that the president was, as it were, attacking the judiciary?
No, I don't think so. Because if you remember, the Chief Justice earlier on, I think about a couple of days back, had said that they want to try to ensure that nobody interferes with the election on the 8th. The Chief Justice himself had said that. That is long before this judgment was made. I think as an aspirant, and I'm sure my colleague Sifuna here would agree with me, as an aspirant, we all would want to have this election out of our way by the 8th. As a president of this country, he can feel the heartbeat of the country. He can feel what everybody is waiting for. The economy is waiting for the election on 8th. So he is sounding an alarm bell and saying, you guys, you better be careful. Let us have the spirit of the whole country and not just one side. So I think the president is on this. He has the responsibility of saying it. He's not interfering with the judiciary because, like I said, in any case, the Chief Justice had actually interfered with the judiciary because he had said, we are going to make sure that nobody interferes with the election.
Okay, but now don't you view the president's comments, especially viewed as an attack to the judiciary, as one that would erode the confidence of people with the judiciary, which would be unfortunate because this is a body that has been set there to arbitrate. So when they arbitrate, whether government wins or the opposition wins, then that should be left as that decision. But when he comes in and sounds like he's attacking them, then it erodes people's confidence in the judiciary.
Like I said, I don't think he's attacking them. Do you also agree that the Chief Justice had more or less said the same thing? So if the president was attacking the judiciary, then the judiciary had attacked itself first. I think what we need to do is to look at the sequence of events, leading to where we are now. 28 days to the election. All these events are coming in up to the point where you feel like some people are not ready. I think the president is sounding an alarm bell and saying, let us wake up as Kenyans, whether you are judiciary, executive, or parliament, we have the responsibility, to make sure that we make this country safe and secure. I think.
Okay. I can see Sifuna wants to respond to that. Although, if you go to court and you win a case, then really doesn't mean that you're not ready. It just means you had a valid, a valid issue that you wanted to address, and the court has justified your concern.
But are you also seeing the timing of the events and the amount of time that, because the